What's up, guys? Welcome back to Crypto Weekly Review, home of the Wolfpack, your number one source of cryptotainment to get you through the bear market. In this episode, we're going to talk about, is crypto finished with all these huge regulatory actions against it, and how bullish would it be if people actually thought it was finished? Also, we've had a massive dump on BTC. We have been predicting it on this channel, so let's not waste any more time. Let's jump straight into the charts.
You big old sus, yeah. I just doubled up on crypto. I just doubled down on the new vest. Now my chair looking like 2 checks. Type of money made me want a 2-step. Who next? This week I be on the moon next. Stock going up like 2x. That's a fast flip like suplex. Two really stepping like a duplex. You bet never lose change, but I do flex on it.
Bitcoin on the daily chart looked like it was heading to bull a strike, but in fact, it struck out.
I come back.
Well, we had an ascending triangle and it wicked through like 3 or 4 days in a row, but rejected. And it rejected hard. We found some support right here at the point of control. This is where there has been the most trading going on in this area on this time frame. I'm not gonna lie, bulls are looking super weak right now. I feel like this whole structure has already broken down. This is looking like a bear flag to me, just like this bear flag, just like this bear flag. So if you like this candle, we haven't even really broken out of this yet. Once we get our measured move, we're gonna be all the way down at about 16,500. The bear market is back, folks, and even Johnny Dang is feeling the pressure.
Okay, how much the shirt? How much the shirt? How much the shirt here?
This shit cost 99 cents.
99 cents for the shirt?
99 cents. This is made in China.
Oh man, it's China.
Yeah, barely made in China.
Okay, how much the jeans? How much the jeans?
This shit cost 1999. 1999.
For the jeans. And I see the shoes, mama. How about the shoes?
This fake made in China too.
This price action is made in China. This is not what you want to see after a big cascading waterfall like this. We do have this trend line. I think it does confirm we have 2 days closing candle bodies on here, but look, we're rejecting the point of control. Look, this is why we were cautious on this channel, saying that this could be a dead cat bounce. It's likely just a sucker's bear market rally. Now I'm hoping that we can get a nice little pump up to the primary pivot at about 22,200, and then I'm afraid it's probably going to come right back down. Bitcoin plunged to 20.8K. Crypto markets erased $120 billion in 48 hours. There was 128,000 liquidations, adding up to $1 billion. It was truly staircase up and elevator down, which makes it real hard to maintain that lifestyle.
I just did it without juice, without me, this, that, my lifestyle. I just did it, but too late, I don't even know if you go without the beginning.
Uniswap has blocked 253 cryptocurrency addresses tied to rugs and sanctions. Now, I hope you guys weren't counting on Hayden.eth to stick up for you when the regulators showed up. Don't worry, it's just a front-end block so that project that rugged you can still wash the funds directly through the contract. There was a lot of interesting addresses on the blacklist, but one of the most interesting was called pulsechaincom.eth. Now, anybody can buy an ENS address. It's not a big deal. So I went ahead and looked at every single wallet associated with Richard Heart, and none of them are on this list. So PulseChain is okay, Hex is okay, and Richard Heart is free to continue his 1,000-year shopping spree. But what does it mean for the broader cryptocurrency market? I mean, is crypto kind of pointless? Why are we spending high fees on a slow network if it's really not decentralized and an entity can just effectively ban your wallet from all front ends and exchanges? I mean, they really don't need to confiscate your coins. They are effectively useless, and anybody who interacts with you is also going to be in the same trouble. So is crypto finished? Is it all over? Well, I say that is just the kind of FUD that will make a market bottom. However, I will say this. I'll say crypto is still alive and well and will pump again, but it'll be a lot harder to rake in some gains when Joe is guarding the ball. Maybe right now is not the time to long crypto, but a bottom must be close because these JPEG NFTs are finally going bust. Last year, someone paid 922 ETH for this JPEG, and today it's only worth 7.9 ETH. That's still a lot in my opinion, but it just goes to show you the market sentiment right now is not the time to long our favorite get poor quick scheme. Because there is a high probability that you're going to end up upside down very quickly. Not everybody is so bearish. In fact, Arthur Hayes, who is the former CEO of BitMEX, yes, the liquidator himself, is bullish holding ETH through the merge. He is citing the theory of reflexivity. He says if the merge is successful, traders will buy ETH today knowing that the higher the price goes, the more the network will be used, the more deflationary it will become, driving price higher, causing network to be used more, and so on and so forth. He says this is a virtuous circle for the bulls. However, I will cite that the CME is to launch Ether options on September 12th. Now that gives me a lot of PTSD from December 2017, which was the literal Bitcoin top before the bear market when Bitcoin CME futures launched and traders from all over shorted it to zero, okay? And now we have the ETH merge on the 15th and Ether options launching on the 12th. What could go wrong?
Whoa.
The FDIC has issued a cease and desist letter to FTX and several other exchanges about false and misleading statements about their insurance levels. Basically, there are none. FTX and your money in it is not insured by the federal government. However, you might be okay because FTX grew a revenue of 1,000% during the crypto craze, according to leaked statements. The exchange took revenue from below 90 million in 2020 to more than 1 billion last year as cryptos hit an all-time high. Well, he's doing a whole lot better than Zuckerberg, who spent $10 billion on the metaverse in 2021 and came up with this JPEG. Hex on the daily chart is ignoring Hart's law and it is taking a plunge just like Bitcoin on the daily chart.
Yeah!
Oh my fucking God.
Now, Ethereum and Bitcoin had set new lows, but this is a higher low. We got a nice bounce on the S1 pivot, rejected the primary, tightening up, coiling up. Let's see it pop up and reject the 21 exponential moving average at the very minimum. That is at about 5.1 cents. Now, this could be the Richie USA tour. I mean, look, we did not set a lower low like on Bitcoin. This is looking okay, considering all things considered. It's not bad, but it all starts falling apart on the weekly chart. Big bearish engulfing candle, a clear rejection of the S1 pivot. But worst of all, that is the monthly chart. Now the monthly chart, look at that wick, nasty rejection right there. The month is turning out to be not so good. Now right here is the point of control. It's right at about a penny. My target is at about half a penny. I sold 45 cents and I am looking at half a penny for entry. This is the biggest volume node in Hex's history. The most Hex that's ever been traded is right here. Now, I did sell 45 cents. It's all the way up here. You can't even see the volume node that my sale was in. You would need the James Webb's telescope to see that, okay? Now, Pulse Chain. As you can see, the Pulse Chain dev team is still goofing around. We have not heard any updates. We have no roadmap. We have no idea what is going on. All we have is PulseCon, which is the world's largest conference rug.
T-Money here. We desperately need your support to save PulseCon 2022. We are raising $350,000 to pay for the hotel venue.
Well, it appears that PulseCon 2022 is more insolvent than Alex Mashinsky himself, and the guy who's putting it on, T-Money, is getting dragged all over Twitter. Just like the other Hexican, Joker, it seems like Hexicans love to eat their own and somewhat implode with infighting. Now, I was actually going to go to PulseCon 2022 to party it up with Big Richie himself, but really, what is the point of celebrating a coin that doesn't really exist and we really have no updates on? Now, look, I'm bullish Pulse Chain long term, but I just think that the event is pointless, and now it's a black mark against the Hex community, especially painful because it's right in front of the ETH merge.
Are you going to PulseCon 2022?
I'm not going to PulseCon.
Me either, Richie. Me either. Anyways, guys, sorry for the late video. I hope you forgive me. I've had some technical difficulties. It's been very stressful. So do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the sub button, join the Wolf Pack, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.